Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a full face, using only E.L.F products. So I took a little trip to the E.L.F store. Woo! And I stocked up on just about everything. I got everything I needed to create this look. I only had a few of the products, and even some of the products I did have, I just wanted to try some different ones out from them just because they have such a wide array of products and product lines, and just everything is so inexpensive that it just makes you want to try everything. So I was really trying to try out all of their products just to kind of give you my impressions of them. So this is also kind of like a first impressions because most of the products I use today are completely new to me. And I had gotten a lot of requests to do a video for E.L.F. Because it's so inexpensive that for someone who is just starting to play with makeup or is a little bit hesitant to do it, it's the perfect place to go because you can get anything and everything you need for a full face makeup without paying a lot for it. So perfect for experimenting and trying out. And so that's what I did today. I tried a little bit of everything and I created a look that I feel is very similar to the looks I tend to do, and a look that is definitely something that you guys can try and wear just to about any kind of occasion. So no more excuses, guys. You guys can get this look for not a lot of money. You guys can get every single product you need. Because I know a lot of people will say like, oh, I don't have that product, I only have this product, and I don't know what to buy. Take a trip to the E.L.F store, buy these products, and you're gonna be solid. So this is the look I got. I'm actually really happy with how it came out, and I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know. I think it's very comparable to the looks I normally get. Maybe not as full coverage as I tend to do, but I think this is a pretty good match to it, and considering the price differences between the products I normally use and what I use today, I think the payout was great. The ROI, return on investment, spot on. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys find this video very useful. I know I tend to use a lot of higher end products, so that may not be what everyone who's starting out with has in their makeup bag. So this is definitely something that you guys can achieve. If you guys want to see how I got this look using all E.L.F products, then just keep on watching. And swish. Alright guys, so let's get started with this look. It's gonna take a while because we're gonna just do the whole face. So the only product that I use that isn't an E.L.F product is my moisturizer. I was gonna buy one from E.L.F, but I wanted to finish the one I have first, and then I don't know, maybe I'll try it. I should have gotten it, but for this look I'm using my Pep Start moisturizer, which you guys know is my favorite. But other than that, everything in this look is E.L.F. So let's start with the brows. I got the Ultra Precise Brow Pencil in Cool Brown, and it's just this little guy here. So I've never used most of these products. I haven't used a lot of E.L.F products before, but today I am. So I'm just using the little spoolie side to brush my brows. And I'm going to go in and just line my brows. Just creating the shape of my brows. I will clean them up. And now I'm just going to fill in. I'm going to fill in my brow using just hair light strokes and keeping it darker at the end, and then using a lighter hand as I get towards the center. I'm just drawing these little hairs. My brows have been very dry lately and I'm not sure why. Okay, and I'm just going to use the little spoolie and just brush them out. Okay. Okay. Alright, not too bad. I like this pencil. It's very, very thin, so it's really easy to get very, very defined brows. I feel like I may struggle with this if my brows are going towards their bushier times, but when I have them for the most part semi-okay, semi-recently threaded, then this is pretty good for that. So I'm going to do my other brow. Okay, so brows are done. I really liked this pencil. It was really easy to get exactly where I needed it, and it doesn't require a lot of cleanup. So there's a few places here that do need a little bit of cleanup, but I can do that once I do my face. So let's go into the eyes. I'm going to prime my entire face because I'm going to use that same primer on my eyes, so I might as well just do my whole face. And I'm using the E.L.F. Poreless Face Primer, this guy here, and they have a lot of different kinds of primer. This is just one I already had, and I'm just going to go in. And I focus it on my nose because that's the first place that my makeup falls off. And just right here. This area here is always where my makeup starts to break apart if I don't use a primer. I'm just going to... Alright, so my face is primed now. These are very, very silky. So I always have to keep a towel next to me so I can clean my hands as I go, because then my hands get all like greasy and stuff. So let's go in to the eyes. I'm gonna prime my eyelids some more using the concealer I got. This is the E.L.F. HD Lifting Concealer. I'm just gonna pop that on my eyelids. Whoop. I work it with my finger and then just get that all over this. This is the concealer I got to use under my eyes, and I can already tell it's a little bit sheer, so I am a little bit nervous because I like my full coverage concealers. Okay, we'll worry about that later. So for the eyes, I got the Rose Gold palette in Nude, this guy here. I wanted to do kind of like a smoky rose eye. I've really been feeling that lately. So the colors in this palette are very similar. I'll show you guys here. They're very similar to the one of the Naked palettes. So this one is $10. That's a pretty good steal, especially if you're just starting out. It might be worth checking this one out. So I'm gonna go in with the lightest shade in the palette using just a fluffy brush. This is my Makeup Shack T43. I was thinking of, I'm just gonna pop that onto my lids. I was thinking of just using all E.L.F. brushes, but there's so many other inexpensive brushes out there as well that I feel like you don't have to limit yourself just to one brand. So I'm just using whatever I have. Okay, so I'm just doing that right under my brows. And I'm going to just set my entire eye with it. So I haven't really planned out this look yet, so I'm kind of just doing as I go. So I think next I'm going to do, going in with this color here. And I'm going to work that onto my crease. This is just one of the matte shades that it comes with. I'm going to pop that on my crease. And this is my Morphe M573. So this is actually my first time using E.L.F. eyeshadows. So I had used some of their face products and I do like them, but I haven't really used their eyeshadows, so I wasn't sure how pigmented they would be. These, from what I'm seeing, they do need to be built up a little bit, but you definitely get a really good color payoff, and they're very inexpensive, so yes, me, they're very much worth the purchase so far. So just getting it to the intensity that I want. Like I said, you do have to build it up. So making sure I get into my inner corners here and outer corners here. This is not a cut crease look, so I'm not just stopping there, I'm really going in. Okay, so now on the lid, I'm gonna go in with this color here. And it's just a shimmery shade. Going in with just a little flat brush. And I'm gonna pop that right in the center. And then going in with this pinky shade here, I'm gonna pop that also on the lid, but more focused into the center. So just here. And going back in with that darker one and blending that out. Okay. So got both eyes in. I'm gonna go in with just this little angled brush here, back in with that dark shade just to blend out my crease. Just there's a hair there. Blending that all out with just a fluffy brush. There's no extra product in it. We'll come back to the inner corners of the eyes in a second as well. Okay, so I'm using the E.L.F. Kohl eyeliner. I'm just gonna smudge that on my line. Hopefully it shows up. Well, that's not really working. So this is not really working for my upper lid, so I guess I'm not gonna do it. I didn't buy a black eyeliner, so I really want to stick to really just what I bought from E.L.F. So I'm not gonna do a top line. I'm just gonna line my waterline. And it does have a smudger if you wanted to do like a smoky eye. I'm not sure I can really use this. Yeah, I guess I can. I'm gonna smudge out that line. And then I kind of just winged it out. Okay. Really wish it would have worked on my lid, but it didn't, so that's fine. Comes with a little sharpener too, so that's kind of cool. This is the Luxe Lash Kit. The Luxe Lash Kit in Flirtatious, they are multi-dimensional lashes for full volume and length. And pop these puppies on. And oh, okay, so it comes with little tweezers. That's kind of cool. If you don't have them, that's actually really cool, because I had to go out and buy my own little tool, which this was like $3 at Riley Rose. But just goes to show, like, it's a really good brand if you're just starting out. It gives you the tools you need. So I'm gonna use this since it came with it. So these are the lashes, and a little squeeze, and then see if you need to cut them. So it looks like the band is very flexible, so that's good. It's kind of stiff at the end. That might be a problem. Just give it a little twist and then measure it. My problem with lashes when I was just starting out is that I didn't realize you need to cut them. Ah! So cutting the lashes makes a big difference. Almost forgot, while this glue dries, where is it? I like to put some mascara on my top lashes just so that they look black and not, you know, they don't have all that residue from the eyeshadow. So I bought a mascara. Now I can't open it because I have primer in my hand still. Okay, this is the Length and Volume Mascara. Blip, blip. And I'm gonna open that up. Got like a rounded wand, so I thought this was cool. And I'm just gonna pop some on my top lashes just to give them a quick coat so they don't look like they have a bunch of eyeshadow on them. Kind of helps them stick to my lashes as well. My lashes, and pop these on. So those weren't too hard to pop on. They look really pretty. I'm still gonna give them a quick curl and some mascara. So let me put this one on first. Okay, so I have both my lashes on. I gave them a quick little curl and just popped a little bit of mascara. I do that when I feel like they are not full enough. Just pop in a little bit of mascara and it kind of gives them a little bit more darkness to give a little more of a smoky look. So let's move on to the face before we do our under eyes, because I like to have my foundation, my concealer all in there so that the bottom eyeshadow sticks and doesn't like start to wear down on your face. So I'm gonna go in with their Flawless Finish foundation, and I'm in the color tan. I think I'm in the color tan. I hope I'm the color tan. That's the color I got. So how do I open this thing? Oh, I hadn't tried their lashes before, hadn't tried their eyeliner, hadn't tried their foundation, so these are all first impressions. So far for the lashes, I did like the lashes. They're very soft. The second one I struggled a little bit to put on, but that's probably just me. Let's see how the foundation works. Okay, got that on my brush. Let's pray that it matches. Oh, it's gonna be a little too dark. This is like very cool toned. Okay. It's got an interesting smell. It said it's a full coverage. Seems a little sheer to me. So far I noticed it does give me this really nice sheen. My skin looks very glowy. So if you like the no makeup type of foundation, you don't want it to look like full coverage, then I think this one would be really good for you and just one layer. I like my full coverage, or at least my medium coverage, so I'm going to go in with the second layer. And hopefully that does the trick for me. So this is 2 layers of foundation. I think I'm getting to a medium coverage. I hate pounding layers and layers of foundation on my skin, especially if it's not a special occasion. So this is all I'm going to do, and I'm going to hope that the rest of my face stuff kind of helps give it all more of a full coverage look. Alright, so I'm going to do some contour before highlighting today, just because I want to keep it just to change things up a bit. So I'm going in with my E.L.F. Mix to Match Adjuster, which you guys have seen from my other videos. I really like for my face. really like using this with a beauty blender. I feel like it gives me the best like airbrushed finish, but I can't find my sponge. I may have thrown it away, it might have been old. So I'm just gonna use a brush. And I'm just gonna stipple it because I feel like if I do this, I might break the foundation apart. And I do have the contour palette from E.L.F. It's just cream contours, but honestly I like this for contouring more, and especially with this foundation that's a little bit more sheer, I feel like this would be better. You don't want a sheer foundation and then a very full coverage contour. I feel like it would just look really off, so this kind of just ties together with the whole airbrush finish. So now I'm going to work on highlighting my face, and I'm going back in with that HD lifting concealer, and this is the shade Light. We have 3 shades, so I didn't have a lot to choose from. Fair was going to be a little bit too light, and the next color up would be too dark. So we're just popping that under my eye. It's got this tiny little applicator. I think I saw that they're coming out with a new concealer, and the brush is very similar to Shape Tapes, so I'm really excited to try that, but they didn't have it in the store yet, at least not the one I went to. So kind of cleaning that up and bringing this down. And when I use the Mix Match Adjuster to contour, I like to do my highlight and my concealer after, because it tends to be a little bit messier, so that way I'm able to clean up with my concealer. So concealer's on. It did help with the full coverage. My face feels really greasy right now, so let's set this puppy. I'm gonna go in with the E.L.F. Beauty Shield setting powder, and this is in the color Sheer Natural. This is also something new to me, so we'll see how it works out. Okay, so as always, I left a little bit more powder under my eyes that I'll dust off later. But feeling better now that it's starting to look a little bit more matte. So let's contour. Using the same palette I usually use. It's just my Cool palette from E.L.F. And I've had this for a really long time. I didn't see this at the store, I don't think. I may have gotten this one at Old Navy. You know how they sell, like they have a little booth for E.L.F., but I'm gonna pop that there. So for blush, I'm going in with the E.L.F. Primer Infused Blush in Always Rosy. This is a new one. Haven't used this one before. It's very rosy and pretty pigmented, so I don't want to go too in with this. So just lightly sweeping it on my cheeks, on the apples of my cheeks, and then working it out. A little too rosy for my taste, but the other colors I had were just a little bit too orangey, which I love orangey blush, but for this look that was like a dusty rose, I didn't want that, so I felt like a more pinky look blush would be fine. So maybe as it diffuses and maybe once I pop some highlight on it, it'll look better. Let's finish up the bottom of the eye. Going in with that same crease color, I'm just going to set my eyeliner. And then going in with the mauve color, I'm just going to blend that outward so it's a little bit more seamless. And then in the inner corners, I'm going to take the first of the sparkly shades, and it's kind of like a very light pink. I'm going to pop that in the center. That's really pretty. Okay. And then I have like a champagne color. I'm thinking I'm going to put that on my brow bone. Yeah, that's a pretty color. Boom. So far I'm really impressed by this mascara. It does a really good job of the bottom lashes and getting them all kind of spread out. So I like it. Alright, so let's do some highlight. So for highlight, you guys know I love the jelly highlighter from E.L.F. But they came out with a new part of their line, and it's the E.L.F. Plus Glow. And they come in all these like really cute pink packages. And they have the Glow highlighter, and this is the color Taupe. And this is very similar to that Stila highlighter that's like you touch it and it feels kind of weird. It feels like a goo. I don't know how to explain that. It's not powder, it's not jelly, it's not liquid. It's just this weird feeling that feels really nice when you touch it. So I'm just going to use my fingers and work that there. It's almost like a cushion. Super velvety. This is very pretty. So popping that on my nose bridge. Cupid's bow. I'm gonna pop a little bit here. Try to blend that out just to give it. And then you can use this just on its own and you'll get this look here, but I'm gonna pop on some more because I'm extra that way. I'm going to go in with my E.L.F. highlighter. This is from the Heart Defensor collection in Coffee and Cream. You guys know I really like this highlighter. It's one of my everyday highlighters. And I'm going to go in with both colors. And because I already did this under, I'm just going to go with my fan brush, which gives me a more diffused highlight. And I'm using my E.L.F. fan brush. And then in the apples of my cheeks, I'm going to go in with that lighter shade. Just so you get that really nice pop here. And then on the nose. It's good. That jelly, not jelly. I'm going to call it the cushion. This cushion highlighter gives you a really like wet highlight look, which I have been really into lately, so I really like it. If you ever feel like your highlight is just a little too much like in a line, just grab your blush brush and kind of just work it around, and it'll kind of blend it all together. Just very, very lightly. Alright, let's put some lipstick on. I'm using their liquid lipstick. It's the High Shine liquid lipstick in the color Naked Nude. I think a nude color would look really pretty with this eye look. I was going to get this more dusty one, but I felt like it'd be a little too much pink, so I wanted to kind of tone down the pink and purple with just a normal nude. Ooh, so the brush on this is kind of weird. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's kind of curved, so it hugs your lips. It's really interesting. I think I like what I'm working with. I think we're ready to set this all together. So to set, I got the E.L.F. Matte Magic Mist and Set. It's this guy here, and it's a pretty big bottle, so you get a lot in it. I'm just gonna shake it and just spray it on. It's gonna take a few pumps because I just bought it. Ooh, it sprays a lot, so it's not like just like a mist that you can do that to. It's like spraying water in your face, so just beware. Alright, I think we are done here. Video for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I hope you guys found it useful. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Go follow my Instagram page at chelsdoes.makeup for more videos to come, more looks to come, more tips and tricks and all that good stuff. I'll see you guys next week.